Hey, Passion Igniters.
Hi, Passion Igniter.
So, you know, we just shared about Angela Jolie.
Angelina
Jolie, thank you. And removing her breasts and how that affects feminine beauty and self-worth and all of that. We addressed that. And I want to talk about the other side from a guy. And I remember, you know, in my teens, I actually had a full set of hair.
He did. I can testify. I knew him back then.
All right. I was into rock and roll, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, Rush, and so I had the long hair. I also had a new wave era. There was a new wave era where I had a long tail, and I started balding. I started going male, having male pattern baldness, probably there around 18, 19, just a little, and then it developed, and so I tried to comb my hair in the right way and to magnify what was there, because it was very thin hair. Got it from my mother's side. Thanks, Mom and uncles. And but you didn't have anything to do with it. So, you know, as I got into my 20s, less and less, and then I think, when was it that I decided? By the way, I just want to share that it was like an emotional journey for me. At one time I looked at those magazines to see, you know, should I get hair replacement or hair plugs and any of those type of things. I don't think any of that is wrong. My personal feeling is whatever makes you as a guy feel in your true masculine depth, whatever magnifies your own sense of presence and self-worth.
What do you mean by that? Can you explain that?
It's a feeling of virility, that I still have sexual prowess. I'm still wanted sexually, and I still am sexually enticing. My virileness, okay, my male attraction factor,
right?
My testosterone factor. And for a long time, when I was younger, I used to think that by losing my hair, I'm losing that bit by bit. You know, the Samson story of how much power is invested in the hair and all that.
Right.
And then I just started recognizing, especially with your love and attention, the fact that she gave me a lot of love and attention. And as I went shorter and shorter, to sort of mask or to reduce the look of I'm balding, one day you just said to me,
"It's sexy
to take it off."
I like it.
She said, "Take it off," actually.
Yeah.
You recommended it. I was nervous because I was like going from hair to diminishing, and now take the whole thing off. Well, anyways, I hit this critical moment and I did it.
And I like it.
Not only did she like it, she rewarded me in every which way that you can think of.
Well, think seriously. I mean, if you just look at his head like that, just his head. I mean, what do you think? What does this look anyway? Never mind.
I see where you're going with it. Well, needless to say, giving head.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Giving head has a totally new meaning now for myself. All right. So, ladies, go ahead. You know, men, go ahead. Especially ladies in this case.
Take it off.
Your man.
Take it off if you want to.
He's feeling not so like virile. He's feeling not so handsome or sexy anymore. You know, find a way to rub him up. Find a way to perk him up. Find a way to put some sizzle back in him. Let him know how handsome he is, not through just words, but the offering of your sexual, sensual delights. And yeah, bald ain't so bad.
Look at that. Look at your forehead too. I mean, everything. It's just
go ignite. Hey, actually, you know, if you're in this situation, guys or gals, and this is going on with some body part of yours that's falling out or deteriorating or you know, aging in some way, we'd like to hear about it. You can be, no, I guess you can't be anonymous if you're putting a quote. Well, it's too bad.
Talk about it in the way that you feel comfortable. You know, like, we're friends here. Let's all discuss things that are difficult or things that you've wanted to talk about. That's why we do this here. Because if we don't talk about it, if you don't talk about it, who's going to talk about it? And where are you going to learn this stuff? Where are you going to have this experience of what it's like to go through the aging process gracefully and with more passion than ever before? So let us know.
Ignite passion now.
because everything else can wait.
You better wait.
Yeah.